My name is Brianna Velpeck, and I'll be your social worker with you. And your name is?
Emily.
Hi, Emily. Nice to meet you. How was your driving this morning?
It was okay.
Oh,
Uh,
it's okay.
Traffic's really good in the morning, so
Yeah.
that's always fun.
Mhm. Yeah, good. Well, before we start, I just want to go over confidentiality real quick. I just want to let you know anything we say here today will be kept confidential between you or I, unless I feel like you're going to harm yourself or somebody else, and it's my company policy for me to tell my supervisor. Do you have any questions about that?
No, it sounds good to me.
All right. So let's get started. Where are you from?
I'm from Blasburg.
Mhm.
Yay.
And who do you live with currently?
I live with my husband.
Is this you and your husband?
Yeah, it's just us.
That's good. How long have you guys been married?
It's only been about 2 years now.
2 years.
Mhm.
Good. And what do you do for a living?
Um, I don't really do anything. He kind of works all the time.
Mhm.
And I don't know, we have a dog, and I pretty much take care of the dogs, for the house, and all that good stuff.
So what does your week look like?
My week, I don't know. I like to go out coffee with my friends sometimes. Take my dog for a walk.
Mhm.
Get the house looking nice. I like to cook, so I cook a lot of meals and pies and all that.
That's good. That's good. So what brings you in today?
Um, well, I recently haven't been feeling good, and I went to the doctors about it, and I received some bad news.
So you received some bad news from the doctors.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask what the bad news is?
Well, I don't know, like it kind of feels embarrassing to me, but I had some lumps in my breasts, and I was really concerned about them. So when I went to the doctors, he had told me that I had breast cancer.
So you recently just found out you have breast cancer.
Yeah.
And when did you find this out?
Um, it was like a week ago.
Years ago?
Mm.
And how are you feeling since?
Um, I was kind of like in shock,
Mhm.
and it's kind of like a lonely feeling, like wow, I have cancer.
Mhm. Why do you feel lonely?
Because it's kind of embarrassing, and I feel like am I gonna die? So it's just like a lonely feeling, and I haven't really told anyone.
Mhm.
So I feel like I need to talk to someone, so that's why I came in.
Mhm. So you're feeling embarrassed
Mm-hmm.
and lonely throughout this, and you're afraid of what may happen. Have
Yeah.
you talked to the doctors about any procedures from here on out?
Honestly, no, because after I found that out, I kind of just went home, and I don't really want to believe it's true.
Mhm.
So I mean, I know I have to figure out something, but I'm just not ready.
Mhm. Have you told your husband about this?
Oh no,
No. Are you? How do you feel about telling your husband about this news?
I feel worried. Like I feel like he's not gonna want to be with me. I mean, we're only married for 2 years. We're still young yet.
Mhm.
Like when he finds this out, I don't know. I have no idea.
So why do you feel like he um, isn't gonna want to be with you after this?
Well, because like, what if I die, or I don't have any breasts anymore? I just like not gonna be beautiful or pretty. I feel ugly.
Alright. Well, first we can start with getting some information about this, and then, do you have any plans to see the doctor again anytime soon?
Um, Not necessarily, but I know it has to be like within the next week. I'm sure I should figure out something.
Mhm. Well, there is definitely procedures that you can take to work this out. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. I think talking to your doctor some more and figuring out what he says,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can give you some brochures and a lot of support groups that you can go to for other women that may be feeling the same way, that they recently found out that they have breast cancer too.
That would be really good, I think. Yeah.
You would be interested in doing that?
Oh, definitely.
hmm
Anything that'll help me through this.
So you say you're afraid to tell your husband about this news. Are you planning on telling him?
Eventually.
Eventually?
We'll have to find out.
What is so nerve-wracking about telling your husband this?
I guess just his reaction, really. Like, because I don't know what to expect from his reaction. I have no idea. Because it's like a hard thing to deal with.
So you're afraid how he's going to react. How do you think that he will react?
Not very well. I mean, I'm not sure. I just don't feel like it's going to be a good reaction.
Alright, well, if you're interested in trying something, we can do what's called a behavioral role reversal, where I can play you, and you can play out your husband, and we can talk through the best and worst case scenarios that your husband may react in. And this way you'll get a little bit more comfortable, hopefully, about talking to him, and give you a little bit of practice, so that way you can have the courage to go and talk to him eventually whenever you feel comfortable. Do you want to try that?
Yeah, we can try it.
Okay. So I'll play you, and you can play your husband, and you want to do the worst case scenario first. So how do you think the worst case scenario he'll react once he finds this news? And then I'll start, and I'll tell you the news, and we'll go from there. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright. Hey, so I have some news to tell you.
Okay, what is it?
When I went to the doctor's the other day, well, I got some bad news from the doctor, and I'm really scared to tell you, but the doctor diagnosed me with breast cancer.
Oh. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Well, I would really like your support through this. I'm really scared right now.
I really don't know. I feel like I can't even look at you right now. Like, you're supposed to be my beautiful wife, and now you have breast cancer. And this is not what I thought marriage would be like.
I know, but it's not really in my control, and I was hoping you'd be there for me.
I'm really just gonna have to have this whole. I really need to digest everything. I don't know how I feel right now.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so that was the worst case scenario. How are you feeling after that?
Feeling like I hope he doesn't react like that.
Yeah. But how would you feel if he did react like that?
I mean, I would feel really hurt. And I would hope that he wouldn't do that.
Alright, so let's do the best case scenario now. And hopefully we can work through this too. Alright, so I'll start. I have some news to tell you. Alright, whatever. I went and saw the doctor last week, and I'm really scared to tell you this, but the doctor diagnosed me with breast cancer.
Oh, really? How are you feeling about that? Are you alright?
I'm really scared. I was really nervous to tell you. I want you to be there for me, and I want to work through this together.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll be here for you. And I mean, you should have came to me right away when you found this out.
I was just really scared.
Well, we can be scared together and go through this together.
Yeah, good. That makes me really happy to hear you say that.
Good.
Alright, now that was the best case scenario. How are you feeling after that?
I'm feeling like I hope that's the reaction.
You hope that's the reaction you get?
Yeah.
Do you feel any better about talking to your husband?
Yeah, I mean, it gives me a little bit of an idea of what to say or what to maybe expect.
When do you think you're going to have this conversation with him?
I would kind of, I don't know, I feel like I maybe should before the appointment, so in case he can come with me, because it's like kind of scary going in by myself.
So what do you hope to gain from your conversation with your husband?
I hope to gain his acceptance and willingness to help me.
Mm-hmm. So you hope to gain his acceptance and support through this?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you think having his support will help you go through this better? The situation?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I can go through this alone. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can still, if you're interested, go to the support groups, and I'll give you some more
Okay.
information about this. Would you like to meet again?
Yeah, I would definitely like after my next meeting with the doctor.
Okay.
And I'm not sure when that's going to be, but I can give you a call.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, it seems like today we went over the steps to how to talk to your husband, and you came in and you were feeling upset and alone and embarrassed about this, finding out that you have breast cancer now, but it seems like you're a really strong individual and you're really willing to work on this, and with support of your husband and others, you will be able to work through this.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So, just give me a call.
I will definitely.
And we can set up the next meeting.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.